Well, hello guys and welcome back. So here we have a Chevy Suburban, as you can see here, okay. And I had a problem with my door. My door would always have a hard time opening and because it was sagging a little bit, okay. And when you had to close it in the closed position, it would be sagging where it would be really hard. You can even see this thing is getting worn out already in the wrong areas because the door was sitting on top of those. You can see that, look at that, that's scored. The whole aluminum piece right there, it should not be sitting on anything, and this should align with this. But because we have these hinges, as you can see, this is what was happening with my door. When you open it, it would sag down, and when you close it, this part ends up being a little higher than what you need. So this slides over, and you can see these two areas where the latch is not latching, but it's grinding. And here is that area. It's grinding on this and here. And so I'm just showing you how to replace it. Okay, I bought the kit on Amazon, which I'll put down a link down and below. That's the kit. Comes with these, this, and let's see, where are those little clips? There's those little clips inside too. So the clip sits here so it doesn't pop off. And those are kind of like the bed that this slides on. I guess they're softer metal, I believe. It seems like it. You have to put those in right here. Actually, you can even see that piece is only half of there. It literally broke apart or wore out. I'm not sure which one. And these are those pieces. They slide in, they fit firm, and this slides between there nicely. And instead of the hinge getting worn out, because when I saw this, I didn't even see these little pins, and I'm like, man, well, how am I going to change those pins if the metal got worn out on the hinges itself, and these hinges are welded, you know? And I'm like, well, that's going to be difficult. Well, I guess not. No, you would, let's see if we can pop this out for you. Okay. Oh, there we go. This piece is broken, and you can see it got worn out on the top where it's shiny. It's been rubbing. So what I figured, the hole that the pin goes through would wear down. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change these hinges, but the hinges are welded, so I'm like, well, or glued or something. Looks like they do have a bolt. But anyway, so now we're gonna take these, put them in all those holes, then put the pins through them, through the hinge, and tie it off with, go through the hinge, and they're the ones where this slides up and down on. And then this pin goes right here, like that, and it doesn't allow it to pop out. So let me show you after I replaced it, even though I showed you that they're both gone. Here's one of those seating things that has to be removed. Yeah, and I removed them. There's one under here upside down that needs to be removed, and I'll show you. Here's another one. Yeah, this is broken. So that's the problem for this door being all wobbly and not able to shut, or when you shut it, you have to kind of pull the handle. Well, kind of, you can pull this up, and then it'll easily shut, which is happening with a lot of doors that open. So it's pretty much with the main front door. Happens with the rear door, but this one, you can see, this one's not bad, but if I open the door, okay, and I'm just gonna try to pick it up and down. See that movement? Well, imagine that, but 4 or 5 times worse on this door. This door was going up and down, up and down. So I'm gonna replace this, and I'm gonna show you, okay, the results. Stay tuned. Let me just continue here to show you. I changed this seat right here. Let's see. This one I already changed, and there's 2 different sizes. This is the smaller one, goes in here. The bigger one goes upside down here. And the reason why is this is thicker, this is thinner. This part was upside down, so it needs a bigger hole, and this one needs a smaller hole because it's upside down. But the way I used to put this in, I used a little chisel to push it in from the top, but over here I have a hard time pushing it in, and you can see it's not in all the way. But I have these are nips. They're kind of like channel locks, but what's nice about them, they go perfectly up and down, perfectly level, and you can do a bunch of different settings. Okay, now what's nice about these, they are very expensive. They're made in Germany, but you can use something else too. You don't have to use these, but I'll still leave a link down below because I really like these so much. Anyway, what you do is when you grab it, let me readjust here. Okay, because you're pushing all around, but not all simultaneously. In this case, you can see when I'm squeezing, it's going up. Okay, see, I'm gonna squeeze it a little bit more. Yep, squeeze it. It's nice that these are flat. If you can find a flat one, you can use that or a chisel. So now I put the bottom one in and the top one. This came in handy for the bottom one because there's no room for a chisel to go at an angle. When you're trying to chisel it at an angle, you don't want to damage it. Now, if I take this should go through here like this, okay? Well, the door has to be pushed back a little bit. Of course, not like that, since I just damaged my door because I just pushed it away and it slid off the jack. But anyway, let's continue this. Since this is out, I can show you easily. Okay. It's another way to use a chisel now and to push that in. So if I put it through here from the top way, this thick part can go through here and the bottom wiggles. That's why you have to put this one through the bottom. Okay, see, now it fits in the top and the bottom one gets pushed into place. So that's how it's going to be, like this, but the same thing over here, but it's upside down. So they're both, one of them is facing up and one of them is facing down, I guess, for safety reasons. So at least there's always one gravity fed, I think, but could be wrong on the reason why. So let me get back to you as soon as I pop those in. Okay guys, well here it is. Here's the finished. These are the new pins, okay, over here too. And those are the little caps right there that I'm talking about. That's the pin, okay. And as you can see, I put those in. And the door, look at that, it's aligned. Otherwise this would be like right here. That's how bad it was. And look how easy it is to shut the door now. Before I had to, you'd slam it really hard and it would be click. Like you needed to really give it some inertia to go up and over that the door latch locker thingy. But here's a picture of how they look. So here's this. Here's the old ones. You can see they're even blue. These are all original. This is 150,000 miles on a 1996. Now these, they didn't wear out. I'm surprised these didn't wear out. So you don't even need the pins. All you really need is these. In my case, I'm not sure about your case. This one I broke trying to take out, but this is how it kind of looks. And here's a new one. And then there's two different sizes, one for the bottom, one for the top. And here's the little pin I was talking about. So here's a pretty bad broken one. That's why completely missing that on a door that's about almost 4 feet wide. That 1/8 of an inch or 2/16 or maybe even less is going to make a big difference in how it sits. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, now you did have to take out this. There's a spring here. This is the spring that goes against that, and this thing plays. So I still have to figure out how to put this in because you have to kind of compress it, I guess. So we will have fun doing that, but at least you know why this happens. Your door is not sliding, opening the way it should. All right, have a good one, guys.